guys, Devin Hazen, the Mountain Life team. We've got Brooke and Jocelyn.
Hey,
So excited. And we are here to talk about what's happening in the market right now so that way you guys can make a better, more informed decision on how to sell, when to buy, and how to buy. We ready?
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about Towns County, Fannin County, Union County, right up here in the North Georgia mountains. So let's just get a feel. What are you guys seeing out there? What's happening right now?
So I would say, I mean, kind of this is going to be a thing for all of, I think, the three counties we're talking about. Days on market has just kind of slowly went up.
Okay.
So meaning that, you know, we're not really seeing multiple offer situations anymore. Granted, there are some properties that are going pretty quick if they're priced right and if the demand is there, that kind of thing.
So there's still homes that are selling immediately.
For sure.
Especially certain price ranges. I mean,
Yeah.
myself, I mean, I've had two just in the last couple of weeks. It's, you know, that 300, 350 and anything in that range seems to still be, I mean,
Going
like
quick.
it's
Mhm.
going
Okay.
pretty quickly. So
Well, that's good information because
Yeah.
somebody looking at a higher level might have a little bit more time. Yet
Yeah.
if they're looking in that range, they still have to move pretty quick.
right.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So days on market, Towns County,
Yep.
what does that look like and how does it differ from last year?
So we'll just start with new listings and everything in Towns County. So that has went up 14% since last year. Days on market until sale, so which is crazy, was 46 days last year and it's 46 days now. So there's
Wow.
no change for that. So Towns is still pretty stable from last year. And then the month supply of inventory for Towns has went up 65.4%, bringing it to 4.3.
See, that's interesting because
Yeah.
looking at Union County here, right, the average days on market's gone up over 127%.
Yeah.
Yet the monthly supply has only gone up 28%.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah.
So number of homes for sale, right, and days on market are going to affect those numbers. So good old steady Towns County
Yeah.
doing its thing.
Yep.
What about Fannin?
Yeah.
What's happening over there?
So totally different kind of. So new listings are actually down in Fannin County from 22 to 23, 12%. And then days on market up 172%. So average days on market right now, or days on market until sale, is at 68 in Fannin County.
Wow.
But their month supply of inventory is drastically, it's up 68.4%. So they're at almost 6.5 months supply of inventory.
Okay. Their average sale price is much higher
Much
than, let's say,
higher.
Towns County,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Union County. So how much of a role do you think that plays into the fact that it's taking longer to sell?
I mean, I really think that we've reached a point, you know, in the market, especially in this, I mean, with you being at about 6 months, you're, you know, we say that you're in a kind of a good balanced market, maybe leaning towards just a little bit of a buyer's market
Sure.
there, but I think the price point definitely is affecting that. You know, with buyers really feeling like they're maybe back to a little bit of a negotiation. You know, we are seeing some negotiation room on price and things like that. So if Fannin County, you know, has still got, because they're, like you said, their average price is higher compared to the other counties. You know, if they still have those higher priced properties that, you know, are sitting there, or sellers are wanting top dollar for their house, you know,
Right.
so that might be why they're sitting a little bit longer, because you know, buyers may be feeling like that they can get a little bit more negotiation in other counties or with a different property. So.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, with the higher sale price in Fannin County, longer days on market, this and that, you know, how does that affect us talking to our clients about, hey, we've got some opportunity there, yet we've also got some opportunity in some surrounding areas.
Yeah.
You know, these are conversations because everybody knows Blue Ridge.
Yeah.
Right? So, Jocelyn, how would you take a client who comes in and they're like, hey, I want Blue Ridge, right? They're probably talking about Blue Ridge Mountains, right?
Yeah, I would say, I mean, everybody wants Blue Ridge. That's what, I mean, you're not the only person that wants Blue Ridge is what I would tell them. And so, that being said, you're not the only one looking. And so, you know, if we can kind of venture out to the other counties like Towns or Union or, you know, Gilmer or any of those other ones, you can get maybe a little bit more bang for your buck. And, you know, you can get a really nice, you know, home, cabin, whatever, that's not in the, you know, average sales price of $700,000.
Yeah.
You know, to where here, just for instance, for Towns is $435,000. That's a huge difference in price. So,
Yeah, and
I will
Union's sitting at, I'm sorry,
No,
it's
no,
sitting
no.
at $471.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, big difference.
That
I
one,
will
what was
say,
that one?
yeah, this one is 742.8.
Yeah.
So you know that's a big difference.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I will say, a plus maybe for some buyers who are just adamant for Fannin County, you know, even though you have that conversation, you know, is, you know, maybe try to pull some of those properties that have been on the market for several days and, you know, go see, you know, and if it's just a price thing, the house is in good shape and, you know, it's something that they like, they may be able to find something that, you know, sellers have sat for a little while and they're like, okay, maybe there is a little bit of room for negotiation on those.
Absolutely.
And because too, a lot of these, none of them percent of list price received are 100%.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
as, you know, a couple years ago,
Which-
it was
yeah.
over 100.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so now, you know, it's down to 96, 95, even below on some of these. So definitely some room just to kind of keep in mind if you do like a home and, you know, it's a little over your price range.
And what's so great, you know, I mean, it's great regardless of what we're talking about, whatever kind of market we're in. You mentioned 6 months of inventory, right? That's that threshold that we start to talk about, okay, that balanced market leaning more towards the buyer side. So ultimately, like you just mentioned, that opens up negotiations for buyers, right?
Absolutely.
Which they haven't seen in years.
Yeah.
So this is an exciting time for real estate.
Yeah, it is.
Sure.
Yeah.
Super excited about that. Any parting conversations or thoughts for everybody?
No, I would just say that it's still a great time to buy.
Yeah.
You know, and even with all this information, hopefully it helps you, you know, gain a little bit more knowledge on the market here. But even with interest rates the rate that they are, it's still a great time to buy, finding a house with that negotiation, and then, you know, even having a chance to refi in a couple of years. So still a good time.
Yep. You marry the house, you date the rate. So, you know, if you have questions about interest rates, you have questions about what's going on in the market, get in touch. The Mountain Life Real Estate team, Brooke, Jocelyn, anybody here, we'd love to help you out. Thank you so much and good luck with your North Georgia mountain search.